Good morning. I just woke up. Yes, I'm sitting on the can, but I'm not doing anything. I'm just waiting for my coffee to get ready. I had a weird dream, a very weird dream, and it was just odd. I used to remember going to 42nd Street and walking into Virgin Megastore. That was when the CDs and the records were so, and the tape decks were so popular. You had Sam Goody. They were competing with Tower Records. If you couldn't find it at Virgin, you go to Sam Goody. If Sam Goody didn't have it, then you go to Tower Records. If you didn't go to Tower Records, then you go somewhere else. You had Odd Job back in the city here, Manhattan. Odd Job was run by, believe it or not, they were stating that they're running by terrorists. They were buying stuff and sending the money over. I don't believe that. You had knockoff stuff in China. China is a ghost town now. Back then, it was booming. I mean, it was booming. They had knockoff handbags, they had watches, they had clothing, they had polo shirts. They were selling it like crazy. You could go down, the Swatch watch back then was supposedly very popular. Anything that was a knockoff. But the problem is that every time you wear it, it actually turns your hand like almost a greenish green. Some watches were pretty good. I had a watch that lasted for about 3 years and didn't turn any color. We had people down in, we had flea markets back then that were putting in money. It was insanity back in the early 90s. You had rave music, you had grunge music, you had rap, hardcore rap music. There was music, rap was crazy. You had hardcore rap, you had gangster rap, you had country. Yeah, because I went down to visit my half-sister, and her son was listening to hardcore gangster country rap. You just heard what I said, right? The food industry was going nuts. This is what I was dreaming about, like what happened. And then we had the incidents with Rodney King, and it just went crazy. People were killing people. But then you had the Limelight. You know, you had these places here in Manhattan that you could have went to on the weekends. You don't have that anymore. Could probably be